Today we're talking about 5 mods and or accessories that you can do for your Subaru Crosstrek. Let's get into it. Okay, before we hop into the list, I should mention that these are in no particular order, and these are all mods that I have on my car, but I thought that they'd be useful to share with all of you anyways. And there are certain products on here that I'm gonna list that I don't have on my car that I thought just might be useful for you. Everything is linked in the description below. Some of the links do help the channel, so your support is appreciated. Let's dive into it. Okay, first on the list, and again, this is in no particular order, but the first thing is the trailer hitch. This particular one is the Kurt trailer hitch. This is a class 3 trailer hitch, and it is specifically made for the Crosstrek, so it tucks underneath very well, and the only thing you see is the receiver, which I like a lot. The main thing I carry on here is a bike rack, but you can carry a variety of things, so just a very handy thing to have in general. Number 2 on the list are mud flaps. There are a variety of options for mud flaps for the Crosstrek, but I went with the Rec-Gen mud flaps, and that was for 2 main reasons. One was for colors, so I got to pick which color the mud flaps come in, and I picked black because I thought it went well with the car. And the second reason is for installation. It was super simple installation. All you have to do is take off the old mud flaps, the stock factory ones, and then you just use the existing screw holes and screw the new ones right into place. So that was super simple. I really like that about them. One note I have about the mud flaps is that they're a little stiff. So if you do roll over a bigger bump or something, they don't really give too much, but that's just one note to have. Now, the reason that I got the mud flaps is because the new wheels and tires that I have on this car, which we'll talk about in a second, they stick out a little bit outside of the fender. So I didn't want too much mud splattering on the side of the car, and the mud flaps take care of that. Now, getting into number 3, we're talking about wheels and tires. This, I think, makes one of the biggest differences on the car, both in looks and performance. So this is kind of a big talking point. And if you want to learn more about the wheels and tires on this car, I have a whole video specific to that. The specific tires that I have on this car are the Toyo Open Country AT3s. The size that I have is 215/75 R15. The wheel that I have are KMC 708 Bully wheels, and they are 15 inches. I recently learned that the KMC wheels were discontinued, so they actually don't sell them anymore, which is a big bummer. However, I've seen other wheels that are similar, and I will link those below in case you're interested in looking at something like this. Overall, I've been really happy with these wheels and tires. They look awesome. They add a little bit of extra performance for sticky situations, and they haven't detracted too much from the original qualities of the car. Handling and fuel economy are still pretty good. So overall, I've been happy with these wheels and tires. Number 4 on the list are roof crossbars. Again, there are a lot of different options for the Crosstrek, but I went with the Subaru factory crossbars. I went with the Subaru factory crossbars because I liked the look that they had, and for what I was going to use them for, they were exactly what I needed. Having roof crossbars allows you to pretty much mount anything on the roof, which gets us into the next item on the list and the last item. The last item on the list is a roof basket. I wanted a roof basket so I could carry a full-size spare. There are a couple different options for carrying a full-size spare, one of them being the roof basket, another one being a trailer hitch that you can get on the back of the car with a swing arm that swings out to hold the tire. I will link that as well below so you can kind of see and compare the two, but this is the solution that I found, and it works pretty great for me. The other benefit of a roof basket is that you don't need to put a full-size spare up there. You can put anything you want up there. We've carried a dog crate up there, or whatever else you want to throw up there. So it's pretty useful in a couple of different ways. One last note with the roof basket is that I really like the sense of security that carrying a full-size spare gives me. I quickly realized that a donut really isn't going to help me too much, so the full-size spare I think is the right solution. So that is my list of 5 mods and or accessories for your Subaru Crosstrek. The Crosstrek doesn't need any mods or accessories to be a great car, but these are just some things that might make your life a little bit easier or might make your Crosstrek stand out a little bit. So again, if you're interested in any of the products that I mentioned in this video, you can check my description. Everything is linked down below. I hope this has helped inspire you, maybe get some ideas rolling for things you might do to your car. Thanks for watching.